Genetic Apex introduced 8 supporters, one for each Kanto gym leader, and I began to wonder if it would be possible to recreate their teams in Pokémon Pocket, which led to the question, if so, who would have the best deck? Only one way to find out, so stay tuned for this episode of the Gym Leader Challenge. What's good YouTube, Menesteel here, and welcome to episode 6 of the Pokemon Pocket Gym Leader Challenge. If you've yet to see any of the other episodes, or this is the first one and you enjoy it, feel free to check down the description down below where I'll have a playlist to the other episodes that are out. Maybe by the time you watch this, they're all out. Either way, we're going in order. With that said, today's episode, as you can see in front of me, or in front of you, is Sabrina. Sabrina is easily like the most played supporter outside, like second to Professor Oak, but like from Genetic Apex, out of all supporters, Sabrina does see the most play, is the most competitive and staple card. Second would probably be Geo in my opinion, or actually I think statistically, but regardless, I'm excited about Sabrina because Alakazam has a really strong matchup against most of the meta currently, and I'm hoping that'll be enough to carry it. And always we have the backup option of Jinx. With that said, none of the leaders have impressed me to this point. Could be my own play, could be the limits that I put maybe a little too harsh, but I'm excited to see what Sabrina could pull off. Regardless, if you enjoy the content, please consider liking and subscribing, and above all else, stay post. Oof, not exactly what we want to see, but we do have the mythical slab. Against Eevee, but like the okay, so double slab could get us there. It could also just put professors all the way to the bottom. Okay, I think it got us there. Safe to say it got us there, is what I meant. No reason not to do it again. Alright, you could almost see it as a positive that it got sent down, but we'll see. I'm not used to them being on this Eevee, if I'm being honest. Although I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which Eevee. Alright, those mythical slabs worked very well, to say the least. I guess since we have it, we just build it up. Although I don't know if we win the race to get there. I guess we could send this out as well. I'm trying to think, would it have been worth to power up Jinx instead? Yeah, I was about to say that's the wrong Vaporeon, but yeah, there's no other way of looking at it, right? Let's go research again. At least in terms of consistency, we're doing pretty well. No reason not to build up another one. Mr. Mime isn't really... Mr. Mime is just for like the fact that we are playing Sabrina. Let's go here. I don't think they'll be on red card, but yeah. So I guess the plan is to now, although there's always the threat that, excuse me, there's always the threat that Gyarados snipes in energy from us, but I do believe the right play is let this Jinx go and tag him with both Jinx and Alakazam. Let's see. Again, the punish is Gyarados sniping in energy. Now, I don't know if this Vaporeon, like the choice of this Vaporeon was intentional. Well, there's the namesake of the deck. Although we could hold that for later. Let's again, I'm scared that Gyarados. Like, I'm gonna set up both of these completely and then start building up the second Alakazam. Whoops. I had to re-download the game, so that's why that popped up. So double Sabrina. I've been expecting them to use Leaf up to now, but okay, yeah, there it is. So they're finally committing. Let's see if us like playing it slow pays off. Yeah, clearly Jinx goes. Let's see, 3 energy. Before we commit to this, this definitely knocks out Articuno. The only issue is that Gyarados knocks us out. Meanwhile, this does how much to Articuno? I think we're forced to go Alakazam here. And we gotta hope to see like another Alakazam in the back. Yeah, no need to potion. This thing's hitting for 140. We have 3 cards left in deck. Yeah, we have to take this knockout and then high key hope to draw the other Alakazam, and even then might not be enough. It's like maybe Sabrina and hope that they don't have the leaf. Okay. The good thing is that even if we don't see Alakazam right now, there shouldn't be any targets for this, but again, if they have Leaf, we just lose, but there's not much to this. We also don't have Geo on our side, so we can't deal more than 60 unless they commit an energy to the Vaporeon, which just would be incorrect. Okay, research means no Leaf. Would they be on double X speed? If they give Vaporeon an energy, we do steal the game. They are in hand scope. I don't think they'll give us the game. Wait a minute. All we need... Well, actually, no. Double Potion does get him out of range. Because we could only hit for 90. Come on, Alakazam. This is so much different than, like, every other game we've had. This is for Erica. This is for Koga. Let's go. GG's. We did not deserve that one, but we'll take it. Game 1. Alright, going first. No need to not start with Jinx. No place I have right here. That's against water again. Okay. How do y'all feel about Slab before research? Or like There's like the theory that yeah, if you slap now, there's the chances are higher, right, of seeing a card. I think that's my math. Although I like to Pokeball first, because slap, let's say, put something that you don't want under the deck. Then Pokeball shuffles it back up. So I'm gonna go Pokeball first, because we already have like every basic we would want. Then we'll slab. Yeah, there goes the Pokeball down. Let's see. That was an example of it doing well in that order, but you never know actually. Would we ever actually build up Mr. Mime? Not really, right? But it is a meat shield. We could also just place Jinx here. Mr. Mime is the Tangela of this team. Okay, they open research as well. Interesting that they're on this Lapras. Or on any Lapras, I guess. Let's see, okay, I was about to say, if we don't see Kadabra, we might build up Jinx, but we did, so that changes things. Pass turn there. This game's looking good because I don't see any of like the threats that actually affect, like Gyarados definitely counters Alakazam because it was how hard it hits, but every other water card kind of like doesn't get there. Well, Starmie's kind of annoying because Starmie is 130. And with 2 energy, we only hit 120, and we don't have access to Geo. We got another Pokeball. We've yet to see Misty this game. Yeah, we'll probably let this Jinx go. Another slab. Sabrina to the bottom. That's kind of rough because we could have definitely stolen a game like later on, but we do have a second copy, so we're fine. So we have Alakazam online now, and there's no reason to heal Jinx because even a Starmie would just. Granted, you would need Leaf, the Starmie, or even an X-Speed would work for him here actually. Okay, went for the Misty. I'm assuming an Articuno, but you never know. If it's a Tails, it doesn't matter where it's going. That's the best part. And this is the worst part. Where'd they go? They want an Articuno, that makes sense. Yeah, there's the Starmie as we expected. Do they have the X speed? Well, they can't leave, so they would need X speed to get Lapras out of there. Or they might just poke for 20. Okay, they have the X speed as well. The question becomes, is this like a trade we're willing to make? And I think the answer is yes. If we had Geo, clearly, like, we win this back and forth, but since we don't, I think we're still forced to try this way. Mr. Ron doesn't do anything in this situation, but might as well put him down. Just short of the knockout, unfortunately. One thing Sabrina's deck is missing is just like some aggro, like something that could hit for like 1 energy. But we're staying true to the games, so it is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately this hits us for 90. And our Articuno's gonna be ready to swing for 80 the turn after. Because if not, 90 puts us at 40 and we potion up to 60. Dodging the Articuno, but Articuno's already ready to hit for 80 next turn. And these guys lose to Articuno every time, so... Like, if any of these were ready to hit, would have been good too. It's like a crazy way we could somehow finesse a win here. There isn't really one, huh? I think it's worth scooping, but I was kind of like, I kind of want to see what. I didn't even use the potion here. Because wait, Jinx hits for 30, 70, and then we just. Yeah, there's no reason to stick on this one. This is a loss. GG's to our opponent. They played it correctly. All right, going second. I think that's the first time in 4 games. No, in 3 games. I think it's worth setting up Jinx early. Wait, against what color are we? Against fighting. Jinx isn't that good against fighting, but it still hits harder than mine. So if it's like the fossil deck, maybe just a turbo or a dactyl deck or something. Realistically, we'll be able to thin our hand down pretty extensively. Especially if Slab hits a basic. It did not, but we really want to see Abra here. And we don't. Oof. And we send away the potential Abra. I could throw away the XP just to lessen the cards he gets. And I think that's what we're gonna do. And just pass there. The mythical slab hitting an Abra would have been amazing though. If he wants to go down to 2 cards, by all means he's welcome to. Last turn he's going from 6 cards to 2. There's no... How bad could your hand be? And now we hit for 50. Are you allowed to potion without... Okay, yeah, I guess... I don't know what that was, but... Rules are rules. That's a W. Alright, back to going first. This time against Psychic, as well as like the same as us. We'll definitely research before Pokeball, unless we see Abra. Slowpoke, okay. And Mewtwo. It's like, oh, they're playing a fun deck. We didn't see Abra, so we will research first. Another Jinx. 67% chance of Abra, and we got it. And then we set the second Jinx down as like a wall for the... Alright, the issue with Mewtwo though is if they get, let's say he does set up Ralt into Gardevoir, it sets up a play that when he swings for 150, he goes back down to 2 energy, so we never are able to hit him for more than 120, which is not ideal. But if we somehow get him in the in-between, because there's a play where we go. I think we gotta do this. There's like a thought process where like, oh, maybe I Sabrina out the Mewtwo and start hitting it early, but then he's definitely way more aggressive than we are. I think we're better off him just being stuck on the Slowbro or something. And then if he builds that Mewtwo up, that's when we're able to strike with Sabrina and sneak in a knockout. Oof, that's beautiful. Yeah, because if it's at 3 energy, then we hit for 150 exactly. So if he puts a 3rd energy on this Mewtwo, we knock it out next turn. Granted, that's it without putting down another bench. You got it. Yeah, that Ross just came in just perfectly in time. Although he can't get rid of the Slowbro anytime soon. Should we Sabrina just to see what he sends out? Maybe he gets greedy. He did not get greedy. Oh. I guess the writing was too on the wall. It was too obvious what we were going for there. Let's see what he decides to do. Yeah, now the Sabrina got a lot worse, so I don't feel too bad about using it early. We do have... Wait, what? What's his game plan? Like, eventually, I guess it's building up this slow bro, but... I think we'll slow roll it one more turn, and then next turn we'll start attacking. Giving that Mewtwo 4 energies. Interesting. To say the least. I do feel like this is winnable. I just can't... I don't see the line exactly currently. Mr. Mime doesn't really fit the... what we're going for here. It will take a while to take this down, but... Okay, seeing Mewtwo with 5 energy is beautiful. I think we guarantee the win like that, honestly. We start building up what could potentially be a second Alakazam. He hasn't seen the curl yet to go into Gardevoir, and he's quite a ways deep into the deck. Not as much as we are. We're about to see our last 2 cards here. So guaranteed Kadabra. And we have the second Sabrina, which we could use eventually. Not really a need to use it just yet. Okay, there's this guy. I completely blanked on his name. How much damage he does? He technically attacks for 70. This attack this. The good thing is that he can't leave and Geo in the same turn, so we're safe from him. Safe in the sense that he can't one-shot us. Alright, and now what we do here is sacrifice Alakazam number 1. Because Mewtwo's guaranteed to stay with 3 energy. Like, unless if he blues, then he got me. Like, I got nothing. He deserves it, actually. Again, I don't know why I say these things. I feel like every time I bring up, like, a niche interaction here, it happens. But the fact that he charges Mewtwo to 5 means that when he discards 2, it goes to 3, and we hit for exactly 150. Yeah, GG's. He got really, not mana screwed, but not seeing the curly has really stopped how aggressive he could have been with these Mewtwo's. And we won't waste nobody's time. Let's just hit for 150. Yeah, it took a while, but we were in control that entire game for the most part. Alright, going second. Against water. I was kind of hoping for a Pikachu matchup just for, like, mixing it up a bit. But here we are. Against water. I think it's our 3rd water? Yeah. In 5 games, 3 waters. If that, like, for example, if Blaine has this luck, that video goes from like probably the highest seeding to just like we don't even talk about that. All right, Misty. Okay. That's rough because we can't attack like fast enough. So if he evolves into Starmie, we get wrecked. Realistically though, we probably still take our chances. Let's go Pokeball. Okay, perfect. I guess we slab in hopes to actually. What would we be looking for? There's a world we would have researched first, but all right. So we have two options here. One is the greedy. If we build up Jinx and he doesn't have Starmie, we knock him out. But he is playing like he does have the Starmie. Which realistically, at that point, he's probably just at too fast for us to even deal with him. So I think we might. Let's see. This is probably like an auto loss due to like the Misty already hitting. Because realistically, if let's say we choose Abra, we put in 1 energy on Abra, he knocks us out. Put energy. Technically, we could still do it, so we'll do that instead. We're doing this because even if he has the Starmie, he knocks out Jinx. Then we go to 2 energy on Kadabra. He knocks out the other Jinx. Then we go to 3 energy on Alakazam. And he didn't snap evolve. Oh, I'm about to say, like, he didn't evolve immediately. Like, there's no way, right? Yeah, but it's gonna happen just like that second game against the other player that was playing this, basically. Where our Alakazam will beat their Starmie. But the Articuno, excuse me, will already be ready in the back line by the time that we're able to pressure, so it doesn't really matter. We're not playing Geo, so we can't like one-shot nothing. I'll play it out because you never know, like maybe he gets greedy and wants to feed the Gyarados. And we will put Aber down to protect from Sabrina. But yeah, as long as if he builds up Articuno, we just lose to. Wow. Do both Misties hit? Granted, we're already in a losing position. Okay. Will this lead him to misplay? Does he build up the Gyarados? He does not. Okay, yeah, he played it correctly. If he got greedy and just said like, "Oh, I'm gonna go for Gyarados," then that's where we could have had like a winning line somewhere. Or I guess if we had seen Sabrina just now, nah, it would have been the same. Yeah, no Geo means we're wrecked. I keep staying in for like, cause I forget that like the time is ticking. I'm gonna scoop it up. Cause the way this ends is he hits us for 90, we take out the Starmie, and then Articuno comes for 80 and we just lose. Yeah, so GG's to our opponent there. No combination of Sabrina or nothing would have gotten us. I was like, did it? Going second. It's crazy how fast situations change. Okay, it's a fire deck. What seemed like a very promising like run, because we started 3-1, just went and collapsed immediately. We got our backs against the wall with just 3 wins. Which is what I kind of feared towards the, like, for Sabrina and Geo, although they're like the best support cards. It's like the least amount of synergy with the deck that the team that it's like corresponding with. Although this is a pretty decent hand. Although as I say that, we're looking at a board that isn't going to build up any amount of like this basically essentially counters Alakazam as much as possible, as much as a deck could. I almost want to build up Jinx to start aggressively fighting, and then build up Alakazam rather than just sitting here doing nothing for a few turns. Let's see if this works out. We gotta change up the strategy because lately, and by lately I mean the past few games, it's been tough. Yeah, they got the research. Jordan, you gotta assume if... Okay, yeah, they're gonna actually attack with Froakie. Oh no, never mind. Alright, so this is another counter to our deck. We could only hit Jordan for 60 unless he starts building it up to attack. In which case, then we could actually do something. Let's go slab here. Aim before research to the bottom. X speed. We could actually... we could have actually used X speed, but would we tag Dragon for 30 here? I think we could. You know what? Why not? Because yeah, if he gets Greninja, he starts tagging us for 20. He gets 3 turns to do it. This is looking like the end of the road, honestly. Not what I expected for Sabrina. Well, you see, like now that's not what I expected at all, actually. He goes Greninja puts us to 40. Unless he goes for the back line. Because right now Jinx is swinging for 50. Okay, yeah, he went for the Jinx. And he had a potion. Realistically, here's where I wish we draw our own potion. It is only a 1-up though, so we can't get too optimistic about it, although we haven't seen a single research. What is going on? This does slow us down as well, unless we see their second X speed. Okay, so there's Sabrina. What would he put forward that matters? Like, clearly we're in danger here. And we don't have any way of, like, building up anything. Maybe if he sees Alakazam, he changes, like, what he goes for. Granted, he knows that he could two-shot this, so... we'll see. We'll see. It is looking really ugly, and it's only getting worse. Like, our deck... Our main attacker can't hit anything on his side for more than, like, 2 damage. And this Greninja is just eating right now. We need either Potion to survive 1 extra turn, XP to put it out there. Okay, so this is a good way of getting there. We already know... Technically there's 10 cards in deck, but we know that the Potion's among the top 9. I just need this to buy me a turn, really. Another Sabrina, another Research. Okay, so none of the above. Alright, so we could just give away the Jinx. The Drodagon's not attacking next turn. We could either give away the Jinx or switch in the Jinx to hit this for a little bit more, but we no longer need that. Yeah, they get the free Jinx. There's nothing we could do. We get punished for... Okay, now we need Drodagon out the way for sure. Okay, he took it out the way regardless. Which is unfortunate because we needed the knockout, honestly. Yeah, he takes the knockout on the back. Hopefully, Kangaskhan doesn't high roll here. Because if it high rolls, then Greninja knocks it to Jinx out the following turn as well. Hopefully double tails, but at least 1 tails is what I'm hoping for. That's 1, okay. Yeah, no. It's getting really, really ugly out here. See, there's the X speed. High key. I think we gotta do this before research. See which one he gives us. We might have just turned it around, also, but we're also like a Sabrina away from just being in a bad spot regardless. But we did knock out their biggest damage dealing threat. Or we're also limited in how much damage we could apply elsewhere. Like we're limited at 90 to this Kangaskhan. If he Sabrina's, all he needs is the Greninja. And luckily, we got 2 fires loaded up, so Greninja's not gonna hit us anytime soon, which is a good thing. Double Greninja becomes a real big problem. And it's safe to assume he has one already in his hand. Going for the Alakazam, okay. I can see why. He got like 40 damage guaranteed next turn. We need some tails here. Bro, there's just no way, man. There's just... From bad to worse. Without a potion, we're guaranteed knocked out next turn. Okay, there's the potion. Sabrina doesn't do anything in this situation because of... He just swaps the Kangaskhan's around. Okay, this puts the X speed back on top. Now we kind of have options. But this is the play that I'm going for. And assuming that he has double Greninja coming up, I'm just gonna hope that Kangaskhan just misses. Double tails. That's the plan. Because I'm already assuming that he's gonna have the other Greninja. Yeah. Okay. So that assumption was correct. Going for that makes sense as well. There's no need to double hit Alakazam when only one head's not. Wait, he completely ignored the third Alakazam. I guess because he's almost. Please double tails. That's all. That's back-to-back turns of 60, dude. I feel like I end every video just upset. Like, comment down below if this is like fun or y'all just getting stressed with me. This is insane, dude. I'm gonna take this Kangaskhan with me just because I'm petty, but yes, that was the Sabrina run. Just getting obliterated by a Kangaskhan. Okay. Man, alright, I'm a bounce. This is not the video. I'm like, what's with this game not letting me leave? Alright. GG's, boys. That was one of the runs of all time. That's probably that is our worst run actually. But we'll bounce back. Next episode is Blaine. Blaine on paper is really strong. Granted, if we face these exact same lists, Blaine might lose even faster. But regardless, if you enjoyed seeing me struggle, please comment, like, and subscribe. All of the above. I appreciate all y'all and stay pro.